welcome to our podcast, Peer Reviewed Feelings.
Hi.
We are a bunch of PhD students who work in different areas of biology, and we are here to discuss our PhD journey and talk about some of the amazing moments, maybe slightly crazy and fun experiences that we've had through this journey. This is our first episode and our first ever attempt to record a podcast. And so, to start with, we are going to introduce ourselves and tell some interesting facts about each other so that we can get you guys on board.
Okay, I can start. Hello, everyone. I am Aishwarya Rajurkar. I am currently a fourth year PhD student at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. I am working in an RNA biology lab currently. And I had to say a fun fact about Anisha. Basically, about Anisha, I feel like I'm going to say something which goes back to our undergrad years. Anisha was that one person who could get away with sleeping through lectures, and I still don't understand how she did that, but that was just amazingly insane and also cool at the same time. So that's it. And then I guess when I'm not in lab, I'm training for a half marathon right now. So you'll probably see me running around Houston if you are around this area.
Okay.
Next is Anisha.
So as Aishwarya has given you some valuable facts about me, uh, I'll introduce myself. Hi everyone, I'm Anisha. I am currently a PhD student at UMass Chan Medical School. I think so. It's my second year, but it doesn't feel like. And uh, um, and the topic that I am pursuing my PhD is on like finding similarities between embryos and cancer, in specifically in the non-coding elements. And that's it about me. So I think I have to return a fun fact about Aishwarya now that everybody knows weird things about me. So about Aishwarya, it is that I would say two rather than one. First one is that she can do her hands 360 like that. She's quite flexible. Aishwarya, why don't you show everyone?
What? I think it's 180, not 360.
Yeah, 360 is a bit too much.
I-
But I don't know
She
if
can
this is
do
going
that,
to
huh?
be the right angle, but I can try doing that. Like, take.
Woo!
Yeah.
Breaking my bow.
Okay, and the second one is I think during our exams, I think we all used to sleep off, but Aishwarya never used to sleep and still be energetic the next day. So yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Isha. I'm a third year PhD student at MWIL Rome. This is when I realized that PhD life is real. It's almost the end of my PhD. I will complete my PhD hopefully in the next year and a half. And I've been working on in the area of epigenetics and developmental biology. My work is mainly related to mice, and I love working with them. They are super cool, super tiny, and interesting creatures. And to talk about my hobbies, I think for me, at the time when I'm not working, the best thing to relax me is cooking and baking. I love to cook. I love baking amazing chocolates and feeding people. That is my second hobby. And I'm going to tell a fun fact about Sanika. Sanika is my junior since bachelor's. The first impressions of Sanika that I had always were that she is very quiet and innocent, and she is indeed a very quiet and innocent personality. But the more you get to know her, the more you come across all the hidden facts. And I call her the Chupa Rustam because that is a very surprising feature of Sanika.
Okay. Hi, hello. My name is Maithili Sawant. I am a third year PhD biology student at Drexel University, and I study mosquitoes. And We are designing repellents that are much safer and effective to prevent mosquito borne diseases like malaria and dengue. My hobbies outside of school are painting and watching movies, which are like a lot of movies. And besides me, I would like to share a fun fact about Shrutika, who has been my lab partner for 3 years in my bachelor's. And the fun fact about her is that she likes to vortex every stuff that she can get hands on. She just likes to vortex stuff. So that is a very, very fun fact about my friend Shrutika.
Hi everyone, I am next. So I'm Sanika. I'm a fourth year PhD student at University of Pittsburgh in the US. I study RNA binding proteins, so basically structure, function, relationship of RNA binding proteins and their role in translation. Other than when I'm not working, I'm very impatient, so I like to try a lot of different things and I just leave them halfway. So basically, I try crocheting or like craftsy stuff or do some dancing or very random stuff. And I want to say a fun fact about Maithili. So we used to live very close together during masters, and I know that Maithili is very like she's a big cleanliness freak. Like she will use sanitizer if she touches something. She will sanitize her hands, and this was, mind you, this was all before even COVID and yeah, so we used to call her sanit. Like if you want a sanitizer, the person to go to was Maithili. She would always have it.
Okay, I guess I'm the only one remaining for introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Shrutika Sawan and I'm in third year and also my final year of PhD in University of Galway, Ireland. So I work in recombinant protein lab and briefly my project is about recombinant barnacle cement protein where we are exploring its application for in vitro cell and tissue adhesive or in vivo adhesive coating for medical implants. So when I'm not in lab, I like to cook and feed like as Isha. And other than I love to binge watch many series, many sci-fi and mystery series, and also I like to do yoga. And as now I am very into gym and weightlifting, so I'm also enjoying that very well. Okay. And about fun fact about Isha. So Isha, as we know that we sorry, fun fact about Isha, we know that she is our senior, and she used to be that motherly figure of us. We used to call her I, and she used to be like taking care of all her kids and
Oh
motivating
my
them
God.
to work more harder. Okay.
Thank you. That's me. um, but on that note, amazing everyone. It's very nice that all of us got to introduce ourselves. Hopefully, everyone now knows who we are. You might take a little while to actually remember our names, but don't worry. You'll get used to it slowly, episode by episode, one by one. But to begin off, now that you know something about us, we also want to discuss what or how did we come up with this idea of having this podcast, and maybe Aishwarya can tell us something more about it.
Mhm. Yeah, of course. So I think as this has already been brought up multiple times now that we all know each other since our undergrad years, from because we went to the same undergrad college and we took the same major. All of us majored in microbiology in the same college. And I guess all of us since are doing PhDs across the globe, but we still have somehow managed to keep in touch and share what we have been doing. Probably not that often, but at least we have these calls to catch up on things. And that's how I think it started because that one day we were all on a call because it was one of our friends' birthday. And then we all started discussing about how our lives are going and how our PhDs are making progress. And that's when I think we came up with this idea that why don't we share all of this information and our experiences with the larger community, and especially people in India who are um, applying for PhDs or who are confused, who don't know a lot about research. Basically, just not research, but also what it takes to apply, and then also how to get through the process, and just helping our peers and juniors and the broader community in general. So that was the motivation that came out of that call. And here we are after a lot of discussions and figuring out logistics and how to manage time zones, because every time the daylight savings is just hitting us really bad. So, but still, here we are doing this. Just our bit to help the community, and I hope we are able to do that. But yeah, go on, Isha.
Yeah, so that's it for me. The motivation to join this team is primarily to be able to talk with my friends, and these are the topics that we talk on. I mean, literally, I think a few calls ago we were talking about how our PhD is going, and also random stuff about some hacks to like better our life because we are away from our country. So, I mean, even skincare hacks to an extent. But,
Very important.
We have separate group for that.
Yeah.
yeah, so for me, the primary motivation is to be able to talk with friends and like to like communicate these tips and advices to everyone. It's like a community. Like if you are just bored and you don't have anybody to talk to or something, you can even like listen to it. It just gives a feeling of a family, right? I mean, come on.
Of course, it does. Does someone else want to say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Aishwarya and Anisha mentioned briefly, because when we were doing this video call or our weekly or monthly catch up, we used to also discuss our problems, like which software to use, which graph to use, which software for graph is better. And I think it worked very well for us because some people knows some are good in that particular skill. And yeah, that's why we came up with this idea, like why not share this thing with the broader community.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think the fact that a lot of us, like most of us, we do have peers, we do have lab members who are there, who we can talk to and interact with. But I think it somehow, to many of us, what boils down to is who is the most relatable, and I think what our effort is also towards in that direction, that whatever we talk here, whatever we discuss, or whoever we bring on board, we want to make things more relatable to people.
I also want to, I guess, add on to this is that when we started, I guess, like now you heard all of you heard that we all are doing PhDs in very different, starkly different fields and are at very different stages of life. And even the trajectory, like the path through which we reached here, is also very different for all of us. So we just wanted to, I guess, share it with the broader community that you are not alone. Like, there are multiple different ways to advance in your career and what to achieve your intended goal. So, we just wanted to use this as a platform to share our diverse experiences and also to invite people with diverse experiences in different fields, doing PhDs in different countries, different trajectories of life. And yeah, just we welcome you to be part of our community.
I guess most of you would have known by now that we have done our bachelor's and master's together. So we have made a tight community of friends here who would like to share their experiences of PhD. And since PhD is very different for each individual, it's a good platform to share individual experiences because everyone learns from each other. Our bachelor's and our master's institutes were good enough for us to allow us to make our own decisions, which have helped us to get into research and allowed us to make the informed decision of getting into research. And some of our professors would, in a very fun way, would sometimes ask us to be as independent or as informed or capable to make decisions for our children when they go to school, like which school they would be sent if you ever had children. So the adulting had begun ever since um, our bachelor's institute, which really helped us shape our minds to get into research.
Yeah, I think if someone wants to say or add anything to this, like what sort of brings us here on this platform uh, to share our experiences, maybe this is your moment, you can highlight it. If not, just to avoid the awkward silence, I'm going to say that I think, given that this is all of our first experience and we are learning, and I think for us, more than it being like a perfect or a fabulous podcast, it's going to be a platform for us as well to learn, showcase some of our skills if we have them, of course, and share our experiences and probably learn from other people's experience, not just the ones who come on board and the ones that we invite, but also the audience who would like to share some of their experiences, let's say in the comments on our platforms on YouTube or on Instagram. This is our way sort of to publicize our peer-reviewed feelings platforms on social media. And I hope that you guys enjoy this and you follow us, listen to our podcast. Hope that we can help you guys come closer and help this community to uh, get a better understanding, closer understanding to how real PhD life actually looks like. On that note, we would like to end this episode and see you guys in the next episode.